I'm good. How are you? Yeah, it's snowing quite a bit and it's so pretty. So it's exciting. Yes. Yeah, me too. I'm ready for spring for sure. It's, yeah, you have to feed the chickens and make sure their water isn't frozen and stuff like that. But yeah, it's not too bad right now because all we have is chickens. Our pigs are in the freezer now, so we only have a little bit of livestock to take care of, so that's nice. So yeah, this is kind of our I was gonna say this is kind of our downtime, the winter. There's not a whole lot to do, so it's kind of nice to get a little break. I don't know. I try. Okay, so back in 2020, my daughter started having like these seizures out of the blue, and like the whole left side of her body would like completely go numb, shut down. She couldn't talk. We ended up in Riley for like a couple days and they ran all kinds of tests and they ended up saying it was this very like rare kind of condition called conversion disorder. So it's a lot of stress induced. So when she would get really stressed out, her body just kind of shut down and she would just go into like a full blown seizure. And then when she would come to, she couldn't talk for a while. She couldn't walk. It was really rough. And we went to, a lot of doctor's appointments. They tried a bunch of different medicine and it just was not helping. Like she just kept having these seizures, like, I mean, multiple times a day. Like my bubbly, happy, talkative girl was like she developed tics, like she couldn't speak. It was just wild. So after several months of, dealing with Western medicine and all of that, I'm very much into natural medicine. But, I was scared my kid was going through this. So I started looking at other ways to help her with her stress. And I found someone here in Richmond. Her name's Melissa. She's wonderful. She does integrated energy therapy, which is very similar to Reiki, only there's some differences. So with the IET, um, you ask angels who are in the healing energy field to help take stress and pain and fear and all these things that we hold in the different centers of our body and release those, and then fill you up with like the good stuff, love and hope and peace and ease and all those things. And I started taking her there, and she started doing better. So, I mean, it didn't go away, but it wasn't multiple times a day. And she could talk, and she started going back to school, and because she was in high school at the time. Um, and then my daughter was like, Mom, you really need to try this. It's so cool. Like, I think you would really like it. So I had a session with Melissa, and she's working on me, and it was amazing. And she's like, I don't know why you're having me do this. And I was like, What do you mean? She's like, You're a healer. Like, you can do this. Like, do you want to take my class? And I was like, Yeah. So I've taken three of her classes. So third level, and I started, mostly just to help myself and help my daughter. And then I started, doing little empowerment sessions on my coworkers at work because we had a very stressful job. And everyone was just like, I feel so much better. Thank you. So, yeah, that's kind of how I got started. And then, we met and we had the hidden gem, and I had a little studio there and stayed really busy. Had a lot of people, and it was really good. But then I took a new job because I had done social work for 15 years, and I took a leap of faith, and now I'm teaching art. So it's pretty wild. I've had a lot of changes, but with that change, I kind of slowed down on doing the IET and started focusing on changing careers, and been busy with the farm. So yeah, that's kind of how we got here. Yeah. Yeah, there's a class you can take. I haven't taken that class. She's let me know about it, but I haven't had time to do it. But I want to. I think it'd be really cool. I think when you take the class, you go to like a horse farm and you like work with horses, and like that would be really cool. So that's something that I want to do in the future. I just haven't got it done yet, but yeah. To my chickens, lay more eggs. Yeah. Yeah, don't. Yes. But IET is really, really cool. I have a lot of people who are nervous about it. A lot of people, I don't know, they have a lot of questions. I'm a Christian. I believe in God. I believe He made all of us, with gifts, and then He also created angels. I mean, it's in the Bible. I don't know how many times about angels. And when I'm using this gift, I'm asking God to send His angels to help these people. And I don't think there's anything people should be scared about, but I know a lot of people have, different feelings about the things. So I just try to help as much as I can. Right, right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When I first took my first class, there was kind of issued like a challenge, like, hey, try this, the empowerments on yourself every day for like 30 days. And I felt great. Um, one of my human flaws is I know what I need to do. I just don't always do it. And I really need to get back into, really doing that every day and get back into doing yoga and things like that. But, life gets in the way, and we always can find a way to have excuses for not doing the things we know we should do. But yeah, I felt amazing when I was doing it every day. Yeah, yeah. We have to make small, achievable goals. I have lists everywhere of all the, my to-do list of all the things I need to be doing and stuff like that. So it's hard to stay on track. Yeah, so I'm actually in college too, on top of a new job in the farm, and yeah, and then I have a YouTube as well. So, yeah, it's I'm a busy girl. So I have a YouTube channel called Growing Dreams Homestead, and it is about our little homestead we have. So we started in town on like a third of an acre in Cambridge City, and I wasn't allowed to have chickens, but I did. I did have chickens even though I wasn't supposed to, and I had a little garden, and we just felt this like need in our heart that like we need to grow our own food. Like our food is it's poison. Like everything in the store, it's horrible. It's not what we were made to eat. And there's not a lot of choices out there. And I was like, you know what? Let's do this. So we bought 10 acres out in the country. It was completely undeveloped. Like there's a bean field and a bunch of briars and some woods and a couple creeks. And so we started from scratch and we built our house and we have an orchard, we have pecan trees, I have a huge garden, we have chickens, we raise pigs through the summer. So we are, filling our freezer and our cabinets with a lot of food that we, grow right here. Not to say I don't go to the grocery because I still go to the grocery, but there's a lot of aisles. I don't even like people talk about the price of meat. I haven't bought meat in years. I couldn't tell you what it is, but I hear it's really high. So, everything is from our land. So I do a lot of, work there. I have a medicinal herb garden. I have a little flower farm and I sell flowers. So yeah, just all the little fun stuff, and it brings me like so much joy. Like there's so much negativity in the world, and like the news is just constant fear-based things, and it's like I can't think about that. All I can think about is what I can do, and I can grow a garden and I can raise chickens. So that's kind of where we're at, and I love it. I love it so much. And oh my gosh. Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't Unfortunately, I don't really trust a lot of the stuff that we're told on labels or anything. So it's like I know where this stuff came from and I trust my sources because I grew it. So it makes me feel a lot better. My dog keeps coming in here bothering me. You're wondering what I'm doing. She keeps coming in here. Ah, yeah.